movies.
All right,
cursed.
guys.
I'm cursed, dude.
Here we go. Yeah,
Oh.
there we go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of SPNHL Talk, special wild card edition. I had with me, of course, Mr. Reaper. What's going on, Reap?
What up, what up?
And I got the boss man himself, S.A. Plisk. What's up, Pliskin?
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on, man? We got some wild card games tonight, fellas. I'm trying to get my shit together here, and hopefully these guys start streaming soon, and we can start talking about what's going on here on the TV.
Dude, I totally forgot about the wild cards tonight. I got hooked in that fucking Iron Fist on Netflix.
Oh, me too.
Dang, it's awesome.
Oh, I can't stop
I'm like,
watching it.
Dude, literally been watching it 2 days straight.
Dude,
I'm
my
like,
phone was on vibrate and I heard, "Whoa." I'm like, what the hell is that? I looked down. I'm like, oh shit, Cuban.
yeah, dude. I'm like on episode 6 going.
Yeah, I'm
going
on
strong.
5 right now after he just went and he talked with the triad. No, I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you haven't got that far?
No,
No, I'm on like episode 3 right now.
No,
dude, it's
I wasn't
so
gonna
good.
tell you
It's
what's
good.
happening. I'm just at the episode where he talked to with the triads.
Oh.
That's as far as I am on that. But I'm just hooked on it. I can't stop watching it.
All
All right, Twitch.
So
I just loaded it up. So what's
I got
sports?
G-Men. Is who's streaming from Toronto? G-Men 167
One
Rich
is his. And well, I don't have Rich's. I'm going off sports.
Playing
check the
NHL
GM chat.
17.
They posted Rich's stream.
Are they playing now?
I'm looking. I don't see any.
I don't see that. And
I
who's
don't see anything.
streaming for Toronto? Anyone know? Is Goalie Man streaming?
Goalie Man said he wasn't going to stream because it fucked up his.
So
his
we're
game.
going dark. We're going dark on the Toronto Detroit game then.
Chico might be streaming if Chico's in that game.
Yeah, they're streaming the Minnesota.
Wally might be.
I don't know. Maybe.
Minnesota's streaming.
Yeah, it's up right now.
Who's theirs?
Rich, if you check the GM chat, the last post in there is Twitch.
I'll check right now. Bridge 2K8. All right, I'll just look him up. K8. There it is. Bring it up. Do you guys hear the? Let me mute it. There we go. You don't hear the sound in the back. All right, cool.
I don't. G-Man, like I don't have.
Here we go. Pop out player. That's what I want.
For it.
That and then
SPNHL wildcard, let's go, and that's all it says. There's no.
Yeah, Rich 2K8 is streaming. Let me message Wally, see if he's streaming or if anyone from his team's streaming. Let me ask Chico. You streaming?
Chico wasn't streaming from what I saw on my list here.
I know Wally can stream, but I don't know if he will, if he's even playing. I don't see why he wouldn't. All right. Pop out for that one. The Detroit game up.
You got the Nashville one up?
It was, hold on. So right now.
What is it under? Rich 2K?
Rich 2K8.
2K8. Okay.
It's up right now.
There it is. I got it right now. Yeah, I have it.
I'll go screen share.
I'm at 1830 something.
And then I'll click on that and minimize that. So there we go. See in the background.
Oh, lost connection. Someone lagged out or something.
Minnesota versus.
Good start.
Yeah.
You sure you're live on YouTube? I don't see your feed yet.
It should be, yeah.
It's showing live.
Shows live. Yeah.
Okay, might just be my end.
Oh, so wonderful, wonderful start.
I think they lost Polar because I don't see Polar in the room.
Yeah, that's definitely a restart. Just ask Wally if they're streaming.
He's got Rich, Lindy, You Want to Be Me, Tiat, and Xbox.
Polar's not even
and
playing in the wild card.
Oh no, Tiat is, I guess.
Well, crazy finish to the season on Friday. I wasn't on, but just to have everything play out like that with Toronto, and pretty much in control, and then slipping down into the wild card game, and then having Dallas lose. I don't know if they lost 3 in a row or 2 out of their last 3 to let Calgary slip back up into the number 1 seed in the West.
Yeah, I think it
just played itself out.
I think it hurt them with. I don't think Fish played it all that night either, so that probably hurt them on the forward line.
Well, they had Jaddy. Iachoku was telling me playing wing when they played him the 3rd game. So
yeah.
Great season, by the way, Plisk, putting everything together, man. It was honestly with 18 teams and everything going the way it did with the rosters, man. You did a great job, dude.
I had fun, man. It was great. I know a lot of people aren't big on the divisions, and you had to try it out, see how it felt. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, dude, I was just gonna say. I mean, everyone had some sort of input into what was going to go on for this season, and it was voted on and discussed. And the great thing, since I've been a GM and been a part of with you in the league, is that you're open-minded, man. Like, you're up to anything that everybody has to say. You listen to everything that everybody has to say, and you pretty much let everyone decide in whole what they want to do for the next season. So I'm interested to see what next season brings.
There's a few different opinions for a new format next time around. And who knows? We tested out the divisions. Everybody wanted to try the division mode, and then a few people didn't like it so much. So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah. Well, it also depends on registration. I know it's early, and we don't start ramping up until the end of the playoffs.
It's actually going pretty nicely compared to the usual right now.
Usually you're at like 80.
Right now, yeah, normally we're at 80. You're right. Now I think we're at like 100 and 128. 128. That's not including doubles
awesome.
and stuff. I'm not sure if there's any duplicates.
But even if you take those out, you're still in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure too. Kid was telling me that he's going to be recruiting people from that other league because it's already having issues. So, and people are already threatening to quit. So.
Which show? The one
really?
CMNHL, yeah, it was their first game, their big debut yesterday, and there's already bullshit with stats and bullshit with points and people cheating and yeah, so kids already getting ready to quit out of it.
It's tough when you start scratch like that. You got nothing to build on.
Yeah. So. Well, he said the biggest thing was when they played Bursa's team. That's when he said all hell broke loose. So he said. He's not going to stick around. He's going to try and recruit some people to get them to come and play in a real league, as he put it.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know whose league it is, but I wish him well.
It's Cookie Man and Suck One Sony's league.
Okay, well, I like Suck One. He seems like a nice guy. I haven't met Cookie yet, but yeah, I mean, they just need to get something underneath their belt, figure out what their business plan is, so to speak.
Yeah,
it's got some feeling out.
Well, it took time for you. I know the rules were constantly changing. I brought something up to you, and you were like, "Oh my God, that's in there!" Like, I didn't even know. Like,
yeah, like we have so many rules that are so old, and they don't even apply anymore. It's like, do we still got to do this? Like,
yeah.
Shit. No, I guess.
Well,
not.
that was one of the biggest problems, is that they had rules, but nobody posted any of the rules, or none of the GMs had any of the rule books.
I mean, when we started,
from what I was told,
yeah, our first season was a goddamn nightmare too. So it gets better the more you work on it.
Yeah.
But no, they'll figure this thing out. We'll figure it out. What plays that? The
slapper, man. Everyone's doing that damn slapper.
Yeah, they come in and yeah.
Let me go full screen for you guys.
The Wild just missed right side.
That's all it is now. It's just attempting to glitch a goalie. That's all we see now. I can't react to shots FS at close range.
It's also like if you're skating backwards for a second, you can't turn around fast
The
enough
Wild
to
just
get
went
that
up
speed.
1-0 Wild.
Oh, what a move!
Yeah, it's a nice move.
Yeah, the D kind of let him walk in there. They should have kept on the inside on that one.
Oh, I must be really behind.
That was
Jesus.
Lindy 94 just scored for the Wild.
Wow, what time marker are you guys on? I'm
I'm at
behind.
12. I'm at 12:40 now.
And I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know why I'm so delayed online.
Might be because you're streaming.
Oh, it could be.
Oh, we got a 2-on-2 breakout right now. Oh, never mind. Offside. Which one do you have up? You have the Nashville.
Yeah, they haven't. They haven't done. I haven't had anyone reply to me about the Toronto Detroit one. I guess they don't want to stream it for whatever reason. That's
Right.
I as much people want to watch these things, and it's of course an unwritten rule, but I always in the playoffs I make it a point to stream the game so people can watch.
Yeah, just in case. Well, and just in case anything, there's he said, she said type thing. That way, plus you can have the final word and see it.
Christ, there's always he said, she said things.
Well, I was just going to bring up the Toronto Jaddy Montreal series from a few seasons ago where it was online and you were able to hear and see what happened. So, I mean, that's always a good thing to go back and look at. Because it was he said, she said, then the video came up and it's like, okay.
Yeah, I meant this. Yeah.
Niners been doing a great job with those write-ups, by the way. Niners, shout out, dude. They're awesome. Keep it up, man. Someone else is writing stuff besides myself and Pliskin.
I just started liking a little bit now.
Anybody too who just wants to show their creativity, man. You got something you want to write or report on, just do it up. Take a look at it. If it's not ragging on anybody, we'll post it for you. We don't mind doing that.
Here comes Lindy again with the move.
More articles, the better.
Oh, we got a 3.
What patience by the Wild D-men.
Yeah. I'm surprised Sargent's not playing this game.
They got to shoot the puck. Nashville's being tentative. They need to put the puck on net. I don't understand what this whole passing back shit is.
I think Nashville's trying to set it up, and then sometimes you just got to shoot it.
They shouldn't.
No.
I yell at my guys the other night.
Here we go.
Big D.
And
won't score goals.
Oh, there you go. Nice poke check.
I'm slightly behind, so I apologize for my inaccuracy of the stream.
Oh,
they botched that breakaway.
Yeah. They had a 2-on-0 breakaway, and they threw it.
Let me see if I can... more of a...
There we go. Take the shot. Take the shot. No.
Trying to force it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, SP Toronto. Yep, 1-1 Detroit. Let me bring that one up. Goalie man did stream it. So I'll have that one playing. Yep.
So at the end of the first, it's 1-0 Minnesota.
All right, and it looked like it was 1-1 here in the Toronto.
Oh, ping's a little high there.
45, 46, 45.
He's got like 20 heads at least watching. Goalie man, I just jumped on his right now.
You said it's 1-1 after the first for those two?
It was showing 1-1 when I clicked on it. 2-2 right now with 55 seconds left in the second.
Okay.
I'm about to up that quality though, because I cannot stand. Oh, it won't let me. I guess he's not. He's just streaming on the.
Guys. There you go. Nice poke. Go front. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the goal. Tie up. Preds just tied it up. Yeah.
Who scored?
I think Dancer, whoever the hell that is. I'm thinking True Legend, but I'm not sure.
What's the player's name? I could tell you if it says Segan. That's
it was Dancer. No, Dancer.
Dancer. That's Crixie.
Okay, well, there you go. And here comes Preds again on the attack. There you go.
Yeah. All right, got that one there.
Here come the Preds. Good takeaway by Red. Oh, and there's a nice one.
Get a pop out for that. I'm going all crazy here. Of plays, folks.
You taking the Advil or anything? Yeah.
Got that one there. Let's see. Oh yeah.
Wrap. Oh, good save, Sport.
Bice, do it up, bro. I'm the only one that picked those Nashville Predators. The lone soldier.
I picked them to at least win one.
Yeah, no, but I picked them to win the series. My Calgary 2.0 boys. I picked them boys. Side by side, 3-2 Detroit. Ooh, third period. Oh, let's mute this. I ain't having none of that. There we go. 3-2 in Detroit, third period.
1-1 in Nashville and Minnesota.
We'll say griping there was about these wild card series tonight. I'm uber excited just to, see these guys earn it. You know what I mean? Detroit made a bunch of moves and otherwise would have been probably not even in the playoffs. But here, they get a chance to see if those moves pay off and fight their way into the playoffs. There you go, Sports. Good save, buddy.
Oh. Penalty shot in Toronto.
Look out.
Oh, he blows it.
I'm telling you, it's not as easy as you would think anymore. Goalies have wised up and hold their ground a lot better on those penalty shots than before.
I found on penalty shots the best way to come in on them is go real nice and slow. It really messes with the goalie.
Yeah, if you get them moving, they're done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Minnesota just missed.
How tight do you think they're gripping those controllers?
Oh, they're sweating. I ain't gonna lie. and that's what I've always said. Like, oh, they just scored. Minnesota just scored with a beautiful move by Lindy. 2-1 Minnesota. And that's huh? Boss man, look at your Skype is what I've been told by my boss.
Speaking of Skype,
no, the thing when it comes to playoffs, man,
it becomes a completely different game because it actually means more than it does in the season.
Yeah, let her know I've already looked at it.
Yeah. Wrap around Minnesota, third goal,
Oh, it's getting crazy.
3-1 Minnesota. Minute 28 left in the second. Nazem Kadri, their right wing, which
Oh,
Toronto
sport.
takes the lead.
is Rich 2K. Minnesota's on the attack again.
You had to expect Toronto to come out firing, man. All those guys coming back together, and just there's no way that they weren't going to be putting up goals. And Detroit, in my opinion's little lone weakness was their goalie. They didn't have a set goalie after all the moves they made.
Well, yeah, I mean they have one, but he's just not going in net.
Right. Yes.
What? Who's that?
Goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Or am I thinking of Steelers? I think I might be
Steelers.
thinking Steelers. Yeah.
No, Steelers was
Steelers was on the Jet. Who's the
the Philly.
Jets no, Philly.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
Steelers on Philly,
when
and he
the
refused
GM
goal.
event, yeah.
which is
Chico.
crazy.
I thought
he
Chico
refused it. It's like you got your best position. How do you refuse it? I don't get it.
I don't get it
Yeah,
either.
and you won the cup with it.
Yeah.
Right. He was only available for 4 games in the season. That's what he put down. So it wasn't like Steelers was going to be, you know what I mean, a 6 or 9 a week goalie anyway. So for him to refuse, it's not a big deal.
Well, probably could have helped out Philly a couple games.
Maybe. Oh, Toronto's starting to walk away.
Oh, here we go. Lindy in a break. Oh, nice save by Sport.
Nashville needs to just start putting it on net here.
Yeah, they're trying to set up things, and the other team is capitalizing and taking the puck away. Just come in and shoot. Look for rebounds. Nice
Why are you
hit.
doing a drop pass? There you go.
Yeah,
Take
throw
your
it out
time,
front.
boys. Put that shit on net. God damn it.
It's gonna come back up front with it. No. Oh, big hit.
Yeah, so let's clean it up now.
Yeah. They just scored again. The center just scored for Minnesota 4-1. 12:45 left in the third.
Yeah, still got another one to play after this. Nashville just needs to recoup and get on it.
There's a trip penalty called towards Minnesota.
It's interesting that I guess they didn't pay attention to home away, and both the lower seeds are the home team game 1.
Right. Why? Who's supposed to be home this game?
Minnesota. Yeah, they had the way better record than Nashville, and Toronto had the better record than Detroit.
Missed a penalty.
Nashville's on the power play, but yet Minnesota's dangling the puck. You got to be kidding me, guys. Get the puck. Unreal. And they trip them.
Yeah. And the goal almost went in off a one-timer. It got stuck in Sports Geek's feet.
Oh, my God. Yep, just seen it now.
10-6 in shots for Minnesota.
Yeah, man, you're not going to score no goals if you don't shoot, man. You have to shoot the puck. Yeah, I mean, come on now.
You be okay? Yeah. Took some poison.
I'm okay.
She just has a really severe migraine. She gets these. You know, she broke her back when she was 15, when she was almost paralyzed her whole life.
Oh my
So
God.
now she gets severe, like to the point where she can barely walk. Migraines out of nowhere. She has one right now.
How's she gonna have a migraine? She don't ever have to do stats again. She should be doing jumping jacks and cartwheels.
Right?
No doubt.
Breakaway with me,
I
and he
don't know how
buries
she
it.
did all that
5-1
crap.
Minnesota.
I was spoiled, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the season off of doing stats. I'll tell you what. I need to send her a fruit basket or something.
Yeah, I wanted so badly to make her do mine, but I would have felt like such an ass.
You messaged me the one night. You're like, I'm out of stats. I'm like, I don't do that, man. I'm like, no way. I'm taking this season off.
2-1 for Minnesota, and they missed it.
Well, Detroit is down in the series. Toronto wins game 1, 6-3 there. Goalie man and his boys came out, took a nice 1-0 lead. So let's see if they can finish it off game 2, or we're going to see a game 3. And over here in Minnesota, Nashville, Nashville seems to have to regroup right now because they're down for 5-1. And Matt Keno, holy smokes, 5 goals. Hello, Matt Keno. Welcome back to the playoffs, buddy.
Are you guys all amped ready to go, Q?
Bro, want to hear Plus, I messaged you yesterday talking about lines and rosters and everything like that, because 2 of my guys have yet to posted availability unavailable for the entire week, and 2 have yet to still post. So I've made lines for tomorrow that I'm tentatively waiting to change once these 2 dudes post availability. But if they don't post, then whatever they do post, if they do it all, will be for Friday. But if they don't post, then what do I do, Plisk? Like, the rule is they become inactive, and I got to get ECUs till they message you, right?
Yeah.
But it's the playoffs. Like, how does this work?
Well, basically, I'm not going to wait for them to message me. I'm going to hound them, go to them. And if they don't get back to me quick enough, then they'll have to just replace them. Temporarily. They'll still be on IR. They can still reactivate them. But until they get back to me, then they're...
We have till midnight tonight, too, to put in our lines for tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Wait till you see the lineup I put in.
Yeah,
I'm interested in that series.
It's going to shock the hell out of you. I'm going to tell you what.
You're not playing?
I'm not playing game 1.
I was going to say, that's the only thing that would shock me is you not play.
Putting your good line out first, are you?
Yeah, you got it.
Yo, I did that Friday. I legitimately, after the way the guys played Friday, I'm like, maybe I should just sit out the playoffs, because 5 and Choku together seem to be really well together.
Yeah. I think it's going to throw us. It's going to throw everybody off going, what the hell is he up to?
I know what you're up to, buddy.
Well, we'll talk after the show and see if it... Oh, nice save.
So, yeah, I'm just waiting to see the 2 guys hopefully post sometime today. Matter of fact, let me check now. I haven't checked in a few hours to see if they posted yet.
Wow. They're just letting these guys walk in on them.
At this point, they're just want to get out of the game, dude, and they're just going about it completely wrong. Yeah, still no posting from Duffer Kamikaze. Let me message them.
shoot it on net, man. Just throw it on. No, there's a trip. Just throw it on net. Took too long. Oh, well, there you go. There it is. Nashville takes a series lead.
Yep. Oh, you mean Minnesota?
Or Minnesota, sorry. 5-1 final.
I don't know. Both games look like it's going to be a 2-0.
Yeah. Toronto, I knew they would. In my gut, like I just with the firepower up front, I just knew that they would. The goalie, like that's Detroit's Achilles heel is their goalie play. Like they don't have a goalie.
All right. Well, who's in nets for Toronto?
Rancher,
All right.
who's amazing.
Yeah, he's good.
All right.
What are you doing?
Game scores?
Oh, you want to smoke some bong, or
I don't know. He's so weak.
it'll probably help your headache.
I'm telling you right now,
Smoke a little.
only reason why I'm downstairs. Otherwise, I would be in bed if I did not think.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, I better got a goddamn award.
She's up here doing the stats with a fucking migraine from hell.
What's she want, man? Like I gotta get her something.
She's like, I better get a goddamn award at the end of this season for doing this.
You signed up for it. You signed up. Tell her she signed up for it. She didn't have to.
Yeah. Tell her to scroll back to the chat I had with her where I tried to convince her not to do it.
Yeah. Pushkin says, scroll back to the chat where he tried to convince you not to do it.
Well, if I wasn't suffering from a migraine, this problem in my head is just like,
Yeah.
I feel like
Tell her just to do the scores. She could do the rest.
I
All she
just
gotta do
told
is
her
put the
bring
scores
out
in.
bring out old Bob
We only need
Marley.
scores, so I'm just deleting these games as soon as they're done anyways. No point putting stats in.
Yeah, there's no
She
just the
said no
score.
point of putting just put the score
yeah,
in.
no, I am. But
Okay.
still, if it goes 3 games, I'm up until at least 11.
True.
If
No,
they actually
yeah, but it doesn't matter because Plus is
I'll
gonna
put the
just
stat.
tell-
I put the scores. It
tell-
doesn't matter. I'm watching.
Yeah,
the stats aren't
Pussy
carrying
said
over.
he can do it.
So I already did the first one, and I'm up now. So
She's
was
just looking
6-3
for
for
something.
Toronto.
else.
I
Okay.
already got it in.
Tell her to just keep watching
Oh,
Iron
shit,
Fist.
alright.
You'll be back in like an hour.
No, it's just been me watching that.
Yeah. My
You
wife's
want
come in
that?
twice and kept asking questions. I'm just like, either sit and watch or get out of the room.
Right? Do you want some Bob Marley in you?
He's
No.
Are these guys waiting this out? Well, regardless, let's just take a.
the Cuban see Skype.
Did Cuban see his Skype? I don't
Yes, yes,
Where's
tomorrow.
our
know.
sponsors?
Yes. Tomorrow.
M's birthday. So happy early birthday, M, aka Miss Reap. Yeah, it popped up on my Skype. It's like Miss
Yeah.
Reap's birthday. I was like, is it? Is
Yeah, I
it?
saw that too, and I was like, wait a minute. Like, it's tomorrow. I'm confused. I'm going to be in the doghouse. I don't remember that.
You better remember that.
Right?
So Reap, since I got you here, buddy, what's your feeling on your first round matchup here against Washington? I'm bringing up the article now that was magnificently written by Mr. Niner, and
it's going to
you
be.
know,
I think it's going to be interesting. I think it's good. I think it's going to be a good matchup. If my team plays the way I know we can play, I think we should dominate. But then again, if we don't, then we could get dominated. I think it'll be a lot of back and forth. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I had Chicks last season, so we know his weaknesses, but we also had T-Bod's, so we know T-Bod's weaknesses. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen. It really is.
I have you winning the series, man. It says that they got the best of you during the regular season, but I mean, the regular season record's always kind of like it's not a telltale of how the teams play because you got different lines and availabilities, and you may not be playing your best guys at that time. So,
and it was weird because it was funny because right up until the point that we pretty much clinched, where no matter if we lost the rest of our games or not, we still made the playoffs. As soon as I told my guys that, it was almost like everybody just started. It was like parting the sea, where it was like, I can relax now and just start going for big hits and trying
clench the butt cheeks.
Different things. You know what I mean? So that's when we started losing games. I'm like, guys, like, fuck, we still got to make sure we're ready for the playoffs. And they're like, oh, I know. Like Doug was having fun. Like Doug was like, I'm just big hitting everybody. I'm like, all right, do what you got to do. But it was weird. We went from one type of style of hockey where we're winning, 3 games a night and we're dominating teams to, all right, guys, congrats. We clinched good shit this season. Let's keep it going to, oh, we're getting beat up and getting scored on like crazy. Like against Buffalo, we were always tight against them. But in that game we played against them, I had no Kid. Trout didn't play. Kid didn't play. Sam did play.
Yeah,
he was
Sam
on center.
Yeah, you had Sam at center, you on wing.
Or Noel at left wing. Noel wanted to play out against them instead of playing nets. I had Luke in nets, so they just wanted to have fun. And I was like, guys, we're probably going to get blown out because we're not playing our positions. They're like, fuck it, let's just have fun. I said, all right, fine. And we ended up getting beat 6-0 because nobody was really, focused on trying to beat them. They were just having fun with it.
Right.
And we got lit up for it, but
you could have really used that game as a like, hey, let's do, exactly. Like, let's try this against them. No one's done this, or maybe we do something different. And instead it turned into, like a bit of the first 2 goals were like just slightly like a small turnover, a misstep, and they just found the open guy and they scored. And then you took that 5-minute penalty, and then that was it. Like all the momentum.
That's what killed us. Noel aimed for him and put his head right through the boards at a 5-minute penalty, and that's what killed us. And I was like, Noel, he's like, fuck damn. Just like, right. Buddy, Noel, you can't be doing it. He's like, who cares? We see him in playoffs. We fuck him, man. I'm like, okay, buddy, whatever. Let's just go, I'm like, whatever.
You seemed like the only one trying to get the puck down low and just trying to work it. And then the other 2 were just kind of like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah, they were just having fun, man. Like I said, as soon as they found out that we clinched, it was like, all right, let's just have fun now and try spinoramas and try fucking all this loosey-goose shit and whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I can't get mad at them. They played hard, man, throughout the season, and we won a lot of games, so.
I'll tell you what, man, after Tuesday night's games, I knew Friday night I wasn't going to be playing. That's why I posted, everyone good luck rest of this, the Friday night games, because I was going to be off. I was out doing some crazy stuff. I'll send you guys pictures later. But I told Iachoku and the guys, hey, look, I already chalked up us getting second place. I said, we're going to end up playing Vancouver. Just go out and have fun. Little did I know that poor Revenge was going to have ECU issues and would have players in and drop 2 out of 3, and we would jump him and take the division.
Yeah. That's because everybody becomes Irish on St. Paddy's Day, so they all have an excuse to get hammered. You know what I mean?
Yo, bro, I had the "Kiss Me, I'm Cuban" shirt on Friday night.
So no, but I said, it is what it is. We had fun, and but the Washington, I think my guys are going to be ready. Like I said, the first game against Washington's going to throw you right off. But we have a little we have something planned out. The reason why the line is going to be the way it is, so we'll see what happens. But Buffalo, we're really hoping to play Buffalo. My guys are very eager to play Buffalo again. Like they really want to play Buffalo again.
I think that Buffalo-Toronto series is, it's going to be the one to watch. Honestly,
well, I mean, we love playing Buffalo because they're very fast paced and they can control the puck really well, and we like that because it's usually tight games. But and they're always fueled up to play Buffalo. But then after the comments that were made, I relayed those to the gentleman in my room, and that fueled them even more. So now they're really eager to play Buffalo. So that's what we're hoping. We're hoping to meet Buffalo. But I mean, like I said, it's one game at a time, man. Who knows? I'm not taking Washington lightly. Nobody is. We're going to play them just like we play any other team. So it'll be good, man. We're excited.
I'm nervous.
Oh, everybody's nervous when they
I'm
come
nervous.
playoffs. We're excited, but we're also nervous too. But we're excited to play.
We'll see, man.
But if we do end up against Buffalo, you'll see a totally different team against them. That's for sure. We already have it all worked out what the plan is, and so we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna focus on we're more focused on Washington right now than anything. So.
I mean, you can't look past the first round opponent ever.
No.
And you don't. No. I know you don't. You guys never look. That's never your attitude toward any series.
No, every team's beatable, man. Yeah.
Oh no, totally agree with that. Absolutely agree with that 100%.
Because, like I said, man, like I don't know if people agree with me or don't agree with me. Well, come playoffs, it's a totally different game. Your thought process changes. You start sweating a little bit more. You grab that control a little bit tighter. You start panicking. You know, it changes. It completely changes the game style. I find, anyways.
Oh, I'm getting yelled at.
Uh-oh.
Getting yelled at by my big dog.
I haven't had any experiences in a while with playoffs, but you guys still get
the last time you were in,
jitters or what?
I do.
I get the jitters. Oh yeah.
When Reap says you grip that controller tight, like my palms are sweaty, and I go through controllers every season. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't. It's not to say I haven't been to the playoffs. I've been in like once or twice in the last 10 fucking seasons, but even
that series you had against us. that I think that was the season we went on to I think it was the season we went on to win the cup when we played you guys. You guys were the Islanders, and I think we were Philly.
Yeah. First round.
No, that was one. Yeah, that was one hell of a
series.
That was
intense. That one.
Yeah.
5 stars yelling at me for saying that I was nervous. Hey, but if you ain't nervous, then I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Everybody's nervous. I don't care what you say.
I don't exactly. Listen, this ain't no. I'm not that dude. Like, no, we'll take. No. I'm nervous. Any playoff series I'm in, I am nervous until we finish the series. I'm always nervous. Ayachoku's the same way. Shit, Ayachoku yells at me when I start getting a little relaxed, just to keep me on edge constantly. But Pliss said it, you know what I mean? He hasn't been in there for a little while, and I'm just blessed to, in my little short time frame of being a GM to have gone, you know what I mean, now the third time in 5 years, and I'm just, glad to be there.
Well,
considering that I've been playing since like season 6 or something like that, and I'm prior to these past last 7 seasons, I've only made the playoffs like one time in that time frame prior to that. So
yeah, I've missed 2 playoff rounds out of the 6 seasons I've been here.
Oh, dude, I was with Plisk might remember this name, Postal Mick.
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I was with Postal Mick there. Yeah, buddy, I've been around a long time. I just been quiet, sitting in the weeds.
Postal was my one of my favorite bottom feeder GMs.
Oh, dude, love playing. Our teams always sucked, and I love playing for that guy without a doubt. He was so laid back, man, and just fun to be around. And he tried, man. He tried his best.
You need guys like that. For the bottom guys, it's a tough gig to have to deal with, and unless you got a GM who's going to encourage their players and still have a good time regardless. Otherwise, you're just going to get quitters and just messes.
Yeah, first seasons are always rough too. A lot of first seasons for GMs can be rough as hell.
Yeah, I was with Avenged taking me and then traded me off to Postal Mick, and I was with Postal Mick a few seasons, and then there was that little gap there when the PS4 came out and NHL 15 was just for the PS4. And I don't remember if there was a season on the PS3. I know they didn't have the creative player club like they did in 16, and that's when I came back in 16 when we started the seasons there, and And then I started back up, and I was with El Rookie there for a little bit. And then from there, went with, oh, Jesus. I'm going to kick my Cuswell. I was with Cuswell and Cornette, and we went to the Cup and lost to Nashville at Ease's team. And then after that, I was with Trix. No, I was with Trix before that when you won the Cup, Plisk, with Entry and all them.
Right.
I got traded off of that team to Rookie. And then I went to the playoffs a few times with Rookie before I went with Entry's team. And then became a GM, and here I lay.
Here I lay. Yeah, that was the season you were supposed to come to play for me, and you took the GM spot.
Yeah, bro, I didn't think I was going to get it. I just applied. You know what I mean? I'm just so lucky enough to get a few votes, and we needed just that amount of teams, and here I am.
Why are you
if not, I'd probably still be a player.
Oh, oof, nice save. Yeah, but like I was telling, like with Rhythm got really discouraged, I guess you could say, after the season. I told him, man, I was like, it's gonna happen. You learn and you live from your mistakes that you made. You get to know who the players are, and then you draft better the following season. I said my first season was a shit show. Ask Pliskin. I think I had the most trades ever in SP history.
Yeah, not anymore. This season was pretty good.
Yeah. Well, for one team, I mean.
Well, you know what else contributed to that was a lot of the inactives.
Just scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Rich 2K just sniped Sport top corner. 1-0. But no, like I was saying, like I told him, I said, man, just stick with it. Don't. You're gonna have your bad apples, and you're gonna have your good guys. Just, it is what it is, man. I said I went through a hellhole when my first season, but I stuck with it. And then my second season, I came back and won the Cup. I said, you can do it. Just learn from your mistakes.
Well, like you said, man, like you came in, you relate with Rookie a lot better than or with Rhythm than I do, because I was around for like a long time. I just never, voiced and made myself out there like I have been these last 6-7 seasons. And then you came in as a rookie and a GM at the same time, and you didn't know a lot of the guys, and then you learned your first year, and then went and won a Cup your second. So
well, that's it. Well, it's funny because now that I have Sam on the team, him and I we play a lot together, and we were actually talking today, and I said, so am I that bad of a guy, Sam? He's like, fuck no. He's like, I said, I bet you've heard a lot. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, a lot of guys have said a lot of shit about you. And I was like, he's like, he's like, I don't listen to I'll listen to what people say, but I don't judge them until I actually get to know them. And he's like, I don't have any issues with you. He's like, I think the only issues that people have with you is that you're not silent. I'm like, what do you, and I said to him, what do you mean by that? And he's like, if somebody talks, if somebody talks shit, you're the first guy that's going to talk right back. You don't put up with shit. And I was like, I said, and I've said that to Pliskin. I said, that's my weakness, but also my strength. That's how I was raised. If I have an issue or if somebody says something that I don't like, I'm going to say something back. And that's just how I am. And I'm trying. Sometimes I say stuff and then I go afterwards. I think I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that, because I also get a look sometimes from the wife looking at me, shaking her head, going, Pliskin's going to send you something. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yeah. And she's like, babe, she's like, that's one thing I love about you, but sometimes that gets you into trouble. And I'm like, I know. Sure enough, within 10 minutes, I get that message from Plisk. Hey, can we talk? I'm like, yep. Yeah, we can talk.
Got a sec.
Last season, you praised yourself on how great you were in the chat, and you were.
I was good.
And then this year, you made up for it.
but I didn't. Anyways, that was a burst situation that started, and I just kind of finished.
Listen, buddy, it's okay. You don't have to listen. You don't have to explain yourself. All right. I still love you. It's just you just crack me up. Like you have a good season, and then you're like, I got to make up for a great season by doing this.
Yeah, I can only bite my tongue for so long, and I'm just sitting there going, "Fuck."
Wow, Toronto strikes again, up 3-0 with 8 minutes left in the first. Unreal.
Wow.
I'm not gonna call it because the KOD is live and ready to go, but
You know what?
it's about to get ugly.
You know the best way I look at you, Reap? You ever like drop your cell phone on the floor and go fuck, and then pick it up and it's not cracked? That's kind of like you. When something's going on in the chat, you go fuck, and if you don't respond, you're like, yeah, thank God.
It's true, dude. You know, there have been so many like when that fight was going on with Avenged, Goalie Man, and fucking Zetterberg. I had to bite my fucking tongue, and I stayed out of it. And afterwards, I was like, thank God. I was like, because I did not want to get involved in that.
I would call that a debate more than a fight.
Why?
I literally. I turned my phone on Saturday morning because I was dark. I was dark all day Friday, except for my team stuff. I was talking with my guys. They were messaging me. And lo and behold, there's like 400 something messages. I read 0 of them, and then I seen someone say something about Avenge not being in the chat, and I was like, oh, must have been something bad.
No, that's it. Because I was sitting here watching TV, and Mrs. Reap looked at me, and she was, huh? No, I'm not going to talk about what was talked about.
I don't even know. I don't.
All
care.
All I was going to say was
that someone was missing.
Mrs. Reap looked at me and she was like,
someone said something.
She was like, "Oh, have you seen the GM chat lately?" I'm like, "No." She's like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Huh?" And I had to go see what was going on. I'm like, "Nope, putting the phone down."
Yeah, I don't think anybody would appreciate talking about the issues that went on with them.
No, I wouldn't.
In the chat, even if you don't say what's going on, it's best not to.
I have no clue. I have no clue. Don't care. The only thing that I started chiming in on is when we started talking awards, which I thought is that this week or next week?
Probably next week.
So
I'm sure Buffalo will win all the awards.
Niner definitely said he wants to be a part of it. I talked to him over the weekend, and I told him, I said, dude, absolutely. It's pretty much like it's a open debate, and you just come in there and you just nominate guys, and everyone talks about it, and you're more or less defending your guy with stats. So
it'll be Montoni for Vezina. It'll be Niner for Norris.
The toughest one. The 4 hours last year was definitely because of the Norris. After that, went pretty smoothly. This year, I believe the fight's going to be for Vezina because the Heart
was pretty lengthy too.
The Heart was lengthy because we went through team by team. Yeah, I know you're not, buddy. Team by team, we did it, and I like the way we did that, Plisk. I thought that really worked out well when we took guys from each team and then just broke it down, this guy versus this guy, and just narrowed it down. I think the Heart this year isn't going to be as difficult as it was last year, in my opinion. So,
we'll have to limit people wanting to help out that are per game guys.
I'm biting my tongue on that. I know you want to punch me in the face last season for that. Definitely biting my tongue because I got a few guys on my team after looking at my roster that I would love to discuss, and because of my big mouth from last season, like it kind of nullifies these guys on that. So, and really with the way the rosters work out and availabilities and getting everybody games to make them eligible for the playoffs, it really just not a lot of guys had 30 games played. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. No, I meant it was more of a shot. It was my own little shot to take. But the Norris conversation last time around was a little bit long due to some of people played 10 games and felt if they had played 70, then at that pace
they would have had I know. Okay, now I know what you mean. Like, well, if I would have played all games, I would have scored this many points. No, you wouldn't have, because you have to play those games to score those points.
Hashtag it's not fair.
Yeah.
Well, my vote's for 5-star for Vezina, so it's all good.
Yeah,
oh my God,
he's got one game played, right? So still just one.
One game. Fucking look at that save
94.
If he played 45 of them,
he would have had a 95% save percentage and at least 6 shutouts.
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell 5. He hung his jersey in the Calgary Flames rafters after his one game.
Oh, buddy, you got to pick that puck up. Minnesota just scored 3-1.
I'm a little behind. Toronto up 3-1. 16 minutes left in the second on my screen, and then it's about to be 3-1 in the Nashville game, as told by Reap.
Yeah, it was on.
Boom.
Yeah.
3-1.
That's the one thing I'm seeing with this game is the defense. The defense aren't working well. They're not working together as a unit.
They're both.
There's always one
really
guy low and one guy really high, and they're being left to dry.
Yep. No one's backing the other one.
No
up.
one's back checking. Yeah, and there's not very much back checking going on.
Ooh.
Right?
Timeout in a second.
Oh, here we go again. Blue. Oh, it's offside. Whew. You're lucky, Sporty Spice. So am I still on the runs for the Selkie, Cuban, when you mentioned it last time?
Bro, I didn't even look at the stats.
Post.
I've actually, since we're going to be talking about that, I really would like 5 for Hart. Get out of here, 5-star. The percentage thing that we were talking about, Plisk, with seeing if it's even capable. The more I think about it, it's like
it's coming less capable.
I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like it's like the idea of it's great, but to implement it just seems like it's too much work. And I think even doing it the way you were saying it, like by adding the scores up and then doing an average, like I don't think that's even the best way to do it.
No, probably not. That's the tricky part with averages. But no, I liked where it was forming. But yeah, I don't know if there's a way we can
implement it
properly. Yeah.
It just like I was saying in the chat.
What a move.
I like the fact that we're starting to get away a bit from the highest scoring defenseman and looking at the defenseman as a whole. It's just hard because the guys that are in there are pretty much the ones that speak on behalf of the defenseman from what they've seen. Like, and if they haven't ever played against a D guy or only played against them once or twice, I mean, they really don't speak the volume to all the rest of the guys that are in the league.
Yeah.
Well, because if we're going by points, and Niner, obviously, he's first overall for points and defensemen. But like that was my argument against McInnes, is that McInnes has Niner as a D partner, and where Doug has Trout, and I'm not putting anything past Trout. Trout's a good right D, but he's more of a dominant forward. And he came this season to play right D, and Doug still put up the points and is a little bit better than McInnes is playing with a dominant defenseman. And
right.
that was my argument on the point. But if we're going by points and everything else, and obviously it's Niner because of the points, it just shows, like,
Well, I'm leaning toward Niner just on the pure basis I did play against him the one game, but I've seen him in other games, and I've talked to other players that I played against him, and they all say the same thing. Like, going down his side is suicide. Like, you just can't get by him. You can't do nothing with him. And then to watch the game against you guys, even though you weren't playing your best line, like, they took the goalie and put him in at defense, and the guy – you'd even tell because the presence of Niner out there, it was just uncanny. You know what I mean? Like, he just covered up. If any mistakes Montoni would have made, Niner was there. So what would McInnes have done without that? Fuck Niner. And 5.
Yeah, but that was my argument with the whole McInnes versus Doug situation. McInnes is a defenseman playing with a dominant defenseman. Whereas in Doug is a defenseman playing with a dominant forward. But yet he still has a little bit better points than McInnes playing with a dominant forward or a dominant defenseman partner. And that was my argument with it, because if we're going that route, my vote would be for Doug. And not because he's on my team. If he would have been on your team, I would have voted for Doug at that, between those two comparisons. But like I said, if it came down to points and overall and everything else, and obviously it's going to be Niner because he did play one hell of a season at defense with points he produced and everything else.
I mean, the plus minus alone, he's got over 100 and something on a plus minus, and his takeaways is the most
Well,
of all the defensemen.
and that's what I mean.
His takeaways alone, like, is just like they're like he's got 150 or something like that. I saw it was ridiculous. It was him and then McInnes, I think, were the next one, and then after that was Doug. But the difference between him and Doug was something like 50.
Yeah, and that was my obviously I think Niners should win the Norris because of his points and what it shows. If it really comes down to it, but.
I mean, look, again, we're just jumping the gun. This is all.
Oh yeah, this is just
to be conversation next week. We're just shooting the shit here, but
yeah.
I like how Pliss is staying quiet in the background in the weeds like he does during the committee.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's battle it out.
No, it'll be good. What's wrong with the show? I don't know. 5. Tell me what's wrong with the show. What's wrong with the show, buddy? No one's
going to say it's because he's not on it.
Probably.
Yeah.
I got the both games on Twitch on my background on the screen share last I checked, and Pliskin Reap giving up.
There you go, Nashville, buddy. 3-2 Nashville, or 3-2 for Minnesota. Nashville just scored. 14 minutes left in this third.
Toronto up 5-2.
Oh,
I think Toronto might.
You see that, Detroit?
I'm looking. They're just getting on the power play.
I think the way Toronto's playing, I think they could possibly give Buffalo a run for their money in the first round. If they play the right way.
If they play their hockey, they'll give everybody a hard time, man.
Yeah.
These guys.
Come on, man! I called it a 2-1. Don't let me down, Preds. At least tie it up so they lose the next game.
Chris, you're way behind me.
Yeah.
Wow, where are you at in the Nashville game?
The Nashville game, they just paused it at 9:42. The Toronto game, Tom.
Oh, there! I just got the pause now.
Ooh.
How did they pause it in the middle of the fucking?
That shit?
Someone's getting a penalty. Oh, did it?
Yes.
That was sick.
Okay.
Shorthanded goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wally.
I just saw it.
Oh, Toronto's starting to get sloppy.
They were pretty. They didn't play the same type of hockey they play against Washington that I've seen tonight. They were sloppy against Washington from what I saw. They didn't play like their normal Toronto way from what I saw, anyways.
Right.
I don't know if maybe it was just that they were the nerves or something was off, but.
Well, right now their forwards are playing way too high, up 2 goals in the third period, and the D-men are trying to force passes instead of trying to just go behind the net or just carry it up a little bit to close that gap.
Right.
And I mean, 2 goals in this series, in this league, like that ain't nothing. You score that in a blink of an eye.
Yeah. Delayed penalty against Minnesota.
I enjoy watching Goalie Man stream because it's like watching mine. It's me sitting back at the other end of the ice the entire game while I Choku and everybody else run all over the place. Someone's got to be the big brother out there on the ice. Oh, power play Nashville. Come on, boys, tie this shit up. Come on, Calgary 2.0.
Sean on net. Oh, Minnesota saved it.
Come on, guys.
What?
This is like you're watching an actual hockey.
I should be
I'd be a
rooting
lot
for
louder if I
Minnesota,
was
by the
watching a
way.
hockey game. Offside.
Nashville
Back your ass
whooped
up.
my butt all season long.
Oh, really?
Oh my God, I don't want to face them at all. Them dudes know how I play, man. They know my style.
Yeah.
They took it to me. I think I got them once. Times that we played.
Oh shit! It was almost a nice tip goal for the Preds.
Oh.
2-on-1, opposite way for the Wild. There's defense. There we go. 3-on-2, the opposite way. Let's go, boys. Oh shit!
Inch like that, it shouldn't fucking kill them like that.
No.
That's what I do.
Ooh, great play. Put it on net.
Nice shot. Season's on the line with 4:37 left, boys.
Oh, I'm a few seconds behind you.
Oh no! Fuck. Surprised Polar's not playing.
Me too, to be honest with you. But I mean, I guess he's going with what he feels is his best lineup, and that doesn't include him. So, one, kudos to him to do something risky like that and not, you know what I mean? Put yourself out there and maybe be a hurt to your team.
Toronto moves on.
Toronto moves on.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep. 5-3.
Oh, fuck. Preds just took a penalty. 2:38 left. So Toronto's moving on to play Buffalo.
Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun.
5-3 was the final for Toronto.
Congratulations, you get to play Buffalo.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that entire team is super psyched about that. I guarantee it.
I guarantee they want to be the team to eliminate the powerhouse. That's the biggest thing that they're looking forward to.
Because I guarantee if they feel if they beat Buffalo, then they're going to walk all the way into the finals.
Yeah. Well, look forward to playing them.
Yeah, bro. My whole thing is like you. It's playoff hockey time, man. Anybody can beat anybody. Let's see what happens in a 7-game series. Yeah,
I think the pressure is more on Buffalo to have such a season they have to come into the playoffs, and if they lose first round, that's going to be a heartbreaker to have a season like that and then blow it in the playoffs.
Well, right. If they lose in the first round, I mean,
2-0 breakaway. Hang on. Saved by Sporty Spice.
Congratulations, Toronto. Goalie man, great season, guys. Way to get that 4th seed.
Yeah, congrats, guys.
Good luck tomorrow night.
Breakaway, Preds. Breakaway.
Oh,
Oh, my God. He shoot it. Oh, my God. He hit the post and then a wide open net and they missed.
oh!
I can't see it, right? Where is it? Yeah, the Preds score. They tied up with 21.2 seconds left on the clock.
I'm a little behind. I'm 12 seconds behind you. I'm
Dancer
about to
with
see
his second goal of the night.
Put it on net, boys. What I tell you is put it on net.
Yeah.
Boom. Put it on net. Yeah.
Here we go. Preds are coming back. 3-on-2. Ah, you fucking should have shot that shit, man.
Shoot it, boys. Shoot the damn puck.
Should be an icing Wild. Yeah. All right, so Preds have a shot here with 1.4 seconds left to win it back for a one-timer.
No, OT.
Going OT.
Let's go.
Oh, they had a shot too. Good try. OT. Real nail biter.
Not that any of them are listening, but God damn it, put it on net, Nashville. Put it on net.
That just pumped up Preds like crazy right there with that goal.
It's not over yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, right now, plus since the East is set, what do you see? Obviously, we'll go Buffalo, Toronto first. What do you see that series looking like starting tomorrow night?
I can't argue anything beyond the 3-0 lead for Buffalo. I want to give hope to Toronto, but I just from what I've seen this season, I can't visualize it.
I'm with you as well. I think Toronto's going to put out their best effort. I think they're going to try to forecheck and do what Toronto does. I feel if they go in there and play tentative and don't play their style of forecheck hockey, they're just playing right into Buffalo's hands. I think they need to play their style, forecheck the best they can. If they get beat, they get beat.
Oh, the Preds had a wide open net. They didn't. Yeah, Preds score, baby.
Ooh, early too. What I tell you, boys, shoot the puck. Shoot the damn puck.
Series is
Let's
tied
go,
up.
Nashville.
4-3 Preds.
What'd I say? Let's go. Shoot the puck, boys. I'm watching it now. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, right in front. Shoot it. Shoot it. Shoot it. Yeah, get out of here early. That's how you do overtime, man. You just go in there and just throw it on net and get the hell done with.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and dick around.
Right there.
Yeah. I'm with you, Bliss. It's definitely I don't see Buffalo losing tomorrow night at all. It's gonna be 3-0. Even if Toronto gets one, what's it gonna be? 2-1?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a tease. It's just prolonging. It's just a slow death.
Yeah.
Reap, what's your take in that Toronto Buffalo series?
Well, I mean, obviously, that there's no doubt that Buffalo should walk all over Toronto just by the team that they got. But I'm gonna root for the underdogs, man. I'm gonna root for Toronto. I'm gonna root for them. It'd be nice to see them come out and actually
don't get me
play
wrong.
their
Everyone,
hockey.
I'm sure, would love to see the Giant get take down, but I just
Only time we'll see you cheering.
there's hope and then there's delusion.
Yeah, the only time you'll see me here cheering for a fucking Leafs team.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, but I think I want that series. I don't want it to be a walk show. I want Toronto to come out and fucking. And I think as long as they stick to their game and how do you say, like, don't see turnovers and rush it. Just take your time with it and capitalize on when you can. Like I said to my guys, you know what, Buffalo, they control. We had a huge talk about playing Buffalo, and we don't care if they have time on attack of 20 minutes. What counts is the points.
Yeah.
You can attack me all you want, have 40 shots, but you know what, at the end of the day, if I beat you 2-1, I beat you 2-1. Like that's all that we care about. So that's what we're going in that way. We're going in knowing they're going to be shooting on us if we do get to play them in the playoffs. They're going to control the puck quite a bit, but we just got to capitalize on the opportunities that we get.
I truly believe that, Toronto, like I said before, like if they play their style hockey and forecheck them, because I really haven't seen a strong forecheck in the few games that I get to watch of that Buffalo played. That they got pressured. You know what I mean? And they had some close games. Chicago had played them tough. And I think Minnesota supposedly played them tough. And I didn't get to see either of those games. No one was streaming. All I seen was the game that, of course, that we had, and then the two that you had with them, Reap. And the one was, a solid game. The other one, like you said, your guys just showed up and just played and had fun and ended up getting, ran around. But that you knew it was going to happen just by the first few minutes. But it's just I haven't seen anyone just put it on them, and I think Toronto has the forwards to do it. I mean, that's what their bread and butter is putting that forecheck, getting those turnovers, and making you pay. And then it's a test to no one's putting more than 9 shots a game on Montoni. If you put 18 shots on the guy, what's going to happen? Exactly. So I mean, if they go in and throw it on net, like let's see what happens. So, but I'm with Plisk though. Like I don't see it being anything other than 3-0 after tomorrow night's games. So,
Well, I guess time will tell.
As I sit here patiently awaiting my opponent, is it Minnesota or is it Nashville? And mind you, I'm still waiting to hear back from my other 2 guys.
No. All right.
Avenge with a little comment to me about when I became a GM. Said it was a dark day for SPNHL when I got picked. Thanks, Avenge. The current line that I like and I want to make T-shirts of is when they did the Western Conference write-up on the while like the playoffs heading in, and they had my team, and they said the Calgary Flames, the team everyone hates to face but loves to beat, and that's pretty much how I feel about my
6:35.
guys.
Yeah, if you could.
I like to think that I've taken over Jay Scott's spot in the West as the most hated GM in the West.
Fuck, I missed that guy. I wish he'd come back.
He could come back, but it's going to be hard to dethrone me at this point. My head's way too big to get off that throne. Because as long as I make the playoffs in the West, I feel I'm going to the Cup. So
There you go.
there you go. Big head Cuban strikes again. Are these guys waiting until 10:30 to play this game? Come on, I don't want to
I
wait.
don't know.
Play now. Play now.
Well, I wait for the best lineup, possibly.
Possibly. Five Star says he's coming back. No, Five. That would require you having to pass that test that you need to take, and I don't think you could pass it.
And then being
Add
voted
some
in.
extra questions to make sure.
I love it.
Speaking of which, what's going to happen, Plisk, with let's say you don't have enough guys to make 18 teams again? What happens if there's only 14?
Well, then we cut 4.
But how would that be determined by cutting wise?
Points.
Well,
He
first I
said
would-
that, right?
Yeah,
You said the GM standings.
GM standings, but first I'll cut the GMs that don't want to be there or would rather not be there. There's already been a couple that probably won't stick around.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah.
So they'll be out first and then go from the GM standings.
Okay.
Yeah, because I definitely know of 2 right off the rip, and then Polar is definitely stepping down at the end of this season.
Oh yeah.
I know that for a fact. Yeah, because he said if I win another cup, he's stepping down, and I'm winning another cup, so he's going to be stepping down. Or he said he's going to retire. I don't know which one it was, but regardless, Polar's going to be sitting on the sidelines soon enough. No, with the number of registrations we got right now, that's like halfway of what we need for 18 teams. So my beg and plead is going to be that if we do 18 teams, can we keep it at 9-man rosters instead of 10-man rosters?
Well, yeah, no, the
Just
9's still a possibility. We had to go to 10 because we had such
an influx. Yeah,
huge influx this season, so we had to kind of make up for it.
I predict, like everyone else is predicting, that we're going to have a drop down, but I don't think it's going to be as massive as people think.
No,
I think we're still going to be sitting at like over
16, at least 16.
Yeah, me too. And if we go 9 guys, I think we may still have enough for 18. That's my feel.
Yeah.
Because if we're sitting at 120 something now, maybe 100 of them legit, and it's just starting playoffs, and we usually don't pick up until like right near the finals, and then we make that final push that week after. I think we'll get at least 220.
Yeah.
And I'll pre-warn now. Niner had a great question in there about if there was an SP rule you could change, what would it be? And I said to start fresh every season. That's what was my change. There's no resigns.
That would be interesting. I'm not against that by any means.
Just like as much as I would hate to just let go of.
Be a lot of sloppy
Choku.
breakups though. Wow.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. There's gonna be tears falling everywhere. Serge wouldn't know what to do.
Yep.
He would actually have to
quit.
Yeah, he would probably step down at that point.
Yep.
I still like that meme I made of you two. That was quite hilarious.
Oh, the
Pulp Fiction one.
Yeah.
No, me personally, I like going into the draft with a captain, regardless of whoever it is. I like having that.
Well, I mean, listen. Do I love having that guy that I can trust with, my deepest, darkest secrets and have the same mindset? Yeah, but in the same respect, it's like, it's the same two guys over and over and over and over. It's, once in a while, like, as much as it would suck, but just to have change, just to let other GMs have that opportunity to maybe feel out, you know what I mean? Having that player that they so desperately want to see if that's their missing piece and just be able to start over
is
again.
Choku not coming back next season or what?
No, well, there was talk. He was talking to me about switching positions and denying stuff and doing that.
So that's why you think it's a good idea.
He's strong arming you to drop him.
Yeah.
He is. Nah, he actually messaged me back after he had said that he was gonna not play defense and play forward after playing forward for another league, and he came back to me and said never again, that he's gonna stay defense and he's gonna stay with me. So.
Yeah,
but I know he's quietly, secretly see it because we both think alike, and I already know this. Like, we're on the same mind link. It's ridiculous. I already know there's going to be a point. It may not be next season, but maybe the season after that, he's going to want to be a GM again. I mean, he's a GM now, pretty much the way I treat him. So I know he's going to end up being a GM eventually. And as soon as his name's up there, everyone's going to vote for him just to break me and him up. Kind of like when Lomax got put up there that one season, everyone immediately did it just to break him and Cuswell up. So it's just one of those things. It's like that guy goes up, boom. Like if Kid Money would put himself up, Kid would be a GM in 2 seconds. Like, just to break you two up. It's just, the nature of the beast. But I know Choku would be he was already a GM before, and he had playoff teams. And how long was he a GM for? A few seasons, right?
Not many. I think he only did maybe 1. 2 at the most.
Really? Only did 1 season?
I think so.
I definitely know of 2.
Well, the season he stepped down, I picked him up for the draft, and everybody thought I was crazy. I picked him up in the first round.
Yeah. So, I know he's going to be a GM again. It's just a matter of when. And it'll probably be for 1 season again because he'll go crazy, and everyone will want to abandon ship because he'll be yelling at him the whole time. His mic will break.
Yeah. It's not all bells. It's not all fucking lollipops and rainbows being a GM.
No, he knows.
I need more fucking GMs.
Trust me, you will not have a shortage of guys wanting to be GMs. I guarantee it. That will not be an issue. The issue will be the vetting process of when these guys become a GM, because most of them think it's rainbows and puppy dogs, and then all of a sudden they get kicked in the nuts when they draft a guy and think they got a stellar player, and then players telling them to trade me.
Old post I had for GM registrations.
Oh, dude, I love that. Forum. Yeah.
That was the most honest fucking thing I could come up with.
Dude, it's the truth. It's such the truth. It's like, if you think you're going to be playing with your buddies and drafting, nah, man, don't do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work that way, dude. It's even if you do get look at Polar's team, like these guys are all club mates, and look how many teeth he had to pull and all the trades he had to do just to get these guys together. And it wasn't until literally right at the trade deadline that he finally got it done. And here they are, 1 game away from elimination. Woo, let's go Predators.
Some teams it was a little bit easier to get guys just because of certain situations.
Some teams are.
But,
Like, I'd like to see, obviously, my feeling, I think PNC will be back. I think he'll be a force to be reckoned with. He got handed a shitty deal, and he made the best of it, the best he could, for the season. And now I think coming into this next season, if he comes back, he's going to put together a good team out there. I know it. So I'm definitely interested to see what he does.
Yeah, and Uber brought up a good point too, because I've talked about it, and he's talked about it. A lot of guys have actually talked about it. Is doing something about the GM's cap against themselves.
Oh, don't start with that.
Hey, no, I've been saying this since the get-go.
I know, and I've been telling you've been wrong since the get-go.
Hey, that's not what everybody else has been saying to me.
That's because they all agree, but they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, but see, that's why a lot of GMs are like, fuck this, or a lot of guys don't want to apply for GMs because, like Uber said to me, he would love to run a team, but on the other hand, he's also costing like $8-9 million, and
there's no way I could justify a $5 million or a $500K GM costing the same as a $9 million GM.
Hey, plus, you're going to get a message on Skype.
Yeah, we heard you.
It's not from me. Yeah, it was 9.
It wasn't me. It was from
It wasn't me.
else.
It was somebody else messaging me about something that I told them to message you about. So,
all right.
So you're going to be getting a message, and I don't know what the answer is. I just told him to hope and pray that you have the answer. So,
do you have the standings rosters archived?
Yeah. Because he wants to do his write-ups, but he wants to have the stats and stuff.
I have the
and you wiped them.
Standings. I don't have. I don't know what you mean by
yeah.
rosters.
The standings will have the stats. The standings will have but the roster. I know what you're saying. Yeah, but wouldn't that be in league leaders? Couldn't he sort
if you're looking
the spreadsheet?
For player stats, they're on the league leaders under season stats.
Yeah, I know that.
If you're looking for standings, I took a screenshot of it before I deleted all the games.
Yeah, he was looking to do the. I'm surprised he didn't have that stuff written down before. I think the pressure's on Minnesota here going into game 3.
I think we should start a new hashtag, Cuban.
What's that, buddy?
Hashtag be able to use your whole cap to sign whoever you would like and go into the draft with remaining cap.
No way, because everyone will be re-signing their team.
Fucking hard.
I can tell you that right now.
I like stressing Pliskin out.
Listen, the one idea that I like that Plisk said was doing like a dynasty for 3 seasons. Like you can do that for 3 seasons. Like, yeah, but it's not if you think about it. Like you want that? Sure, but you can only do it for 3 seasons. You can only sign guy to a contract for 3 seasons. And then after that, you can't take them back unless you draft them again. Like, I mean.
Yeah, but see, in other leagues, they do that. But they also have captains and AGMs, or what is it, AGMs and GMs.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And that's why I said earlier with the whole restarting fresh. I don't like the idea. I like the idea of having a captain that I can rely on. That's going to give me info of maybe we should look at this guy, or help me do tryouts. Help me look at players. And stuff. I like that.
Right.
I like that part of league play is having a side guy. Like Kid helps me out a lot. I help him a lot. We work off of each other, and I like that because I can rely on him too to get things done if I can't, and vice versa. So
the only thing that I wish we had, and I know it goes against everything that Plisk wants of like equally like balance and all that, is just the ability to like, okay, I have this guy on my team. I know I don't have the opportunity to keep him, but I should still own his rights to trade his rights to another team.
Yeah.
If they want to resign him and I trade them to them, then I should be allowed to do that.
For a draft pick or something.
For something. Or if I got like, okay, I have, let's say $3 million in cap and the guy I got is 6, but the guy they're trading me back is 3. and I can re-sign that guy, and they can re-sign the guy I'm trading them, even though I can't technically re-sign them, I should be able to pull that trade off. You know what I mean? Because they're going to keep their guy, and I'm going to keep the guy I'm getting back in return. Just saying, Plisk.
Right, Plisk? You got
Sorry,
thumbs?
I missed most of that. I was commenting on Skype. Sorry, I got the gist of it. You wanted
to be able to trade guys away for picks
Yeah.
and whatnot that we can't, that we don't.
My mic broke up at just
you
at
mean
the point.
you mean off-season trading? Or you mean
Yeah.
season?
Like right now, the rule is in the off season we could only trade the guys that we re-sign, and I want the ability to be able to trade
It would
any
be
of the
like,
guys on my roster.
If you have the ability to trade any guy in your roster, you might as well wipe away the re-sign cap, because all that means is you've got a full cap of value to trade around when other teams don't. Like you can say, yeah, you got see with 50% cap, you're all limited to the exact same amount. You can only do 50% worth of moves, or you know what I mean. You can build on 50%. If you do the other way around, if you say move anybody, not every team is even. Like Buffalo right now, we'll just throw out weird numbers. They got, let's say they're a 100 mil team, and Columbus, they're what, 20 mil team. You're saying that it's okay for Buffalo to be able to move 100 mil worth of talent and pick up a bunch of picks while Columbus is completely fucked.
no, I understand what you're saying.
That's why you don't. That's
Yeah.
why there's a 50% cap. You know, it stops you from being able to stack your team with draft picks, and because the whole point is balance, not to be able to take your dominant team and just do it again.
Right.
Right.
But it also gives you the I guess the freedom
Well,
to be able to sign that one key player that you would like to keep. You know,
Well, that's
type
why
thing.
there hasn't been back-to-back cups. That's like, you know what I mean? Not since that one Chomper team did it. At least that's how I seen it. Is he was the last GM to be able to do it, and it was with a different team too. Like he only had like one or two guys.
Yeah, he had to do it as a GM, like build a strong team twice without using the same team again.
Yeah,
He had to do his job twice.
there's never outside of him doing it. Like there wasn't any other. Like there's been like, you know, I seen Jay had a season where he went, won, lost, and then won. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he was going on a back-to-back against us my second season for the cup.
Yeah, he almost had
Right.
it too.
No, we blew them out 4-1.
Did he?
Yeah, we were up three. We were up three. Yeah, we were up 3 games, and I played JDK. We lost that one. I put T-Bod back in, and we won that one.
Was it the finals?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
the
what I
cup.
mean by he almost had it then.
Oh
I know
yeah.
he
Yeah.
ran into
Oh,
the
he
cup
was
again.
in the final. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he went to the finals against us. Yeah. That was one hell of a team I had, though. That was a good.
Yes,
season.
it was.
Yeah. Doug was the Pliskin killer that season for us.
That's when he played left wing.
Yeah. For whatever reason, he had Pliskin's number on those fucking side goals, and Pliskin hated that. I remember his Pliskin sending me messages. Fucking Doug. Fucking Doug.
What the hell, guys? Get this shit
Oh, they're
started.
searching.
Come on, Nashville. Let's go. Get your shit together.
Doug says hi, by the way, Cuban,
Hi, Doug.
but not in a nice way.
Hi, Doug. I don't care.
Nice little hashtag in the Nerd Lounge for you. You should check it out.
No, I'm not in that lounge. I left it a long time ago.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I have. It's all right. What's my hashtag? FU Cuban or some shit?
No. Hashtag Choku carries Calgary.
That would be very true. Very true. 2 cups later. Thank you very much. I'll go ahead and stand up tall and proud with those 2 cups on my back. Along with MG and True Legend. So.
True Legend.
True Legend. I tried to get him back. Sporty Spice didn't want to budge. What the hell? This is taking forever.
Right?
Reset the rooms. Ah, there we go. Game and Pro. Nope.
But plus, like I said before, you'd look good in a Montreal Canadiens jersey.
Serge will never let that happen.
No, I know.
Plisk will never let that happen. He's got to carry Serge, bro. Can't let Serge out there by himself. He wouldn't know what to do. It's like a country boy in the city. He'll be lost.
It was what, 6-3 the first game, Toronto Detroit?
Yes.
And then what was the other one? 5-3?
5-3 was the second one. Toronto moves on to face Buffalo.
The Buffalo.
It's almost like the now March Madness in basketball. It's like when these schools have the play-in game to go against the number 1 seed. It's like who gets to go get blown out by the number 1 seed now.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you're into the tournament to play the best team in the country.
Take on the first place team to maybe advance to play the second team.
Right. It's like you're just lining yourself up for a beating. Does Nashville have the right code? Like,
Yeah, they're in.
Come on, guys.
They're in. They're picking their spots right now. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Applaud
I'm
Killers
behind.
on right wing, Shinessa's on right D, Sports Geek and Nets. And then you got Rich, the dog, Lindy, T. Do you want to be me in Xbox? I'm very surprised Sport didn't play Sarge Vandus game 1, or at least one game. He's a good goalie.
Red, True, and Killer. Interesting. And then Spud's moving from right D to left D, and they moved Gonzo out and put Shane in.
Yeah. Almost looks like a Calgary lineup in the top there.
It was. When I say it's Calgary 2.0, man, it's Calgary 2.0.
Yeah.
They're only missing remove Spud and Shane and insert Cuban and Iachoku. And you got yourself Calgary. Now, I'm surprised Polar isn't playing a single game here in the wild card.
Yeah, maybe he's too nervous.
Maybe.
Yeah. Does happen. Calling him out. Oh, here we go. Pick the right teams. You only got 18 seconds. Oh, you're back up to 40. You're good.
Killer's going power forward. Hitting sniper and 2 grinders. Not that it matters. Let's get this show on the road.
My vacation's coming to an end soon.
Oh, you're going back to work, buddy?
Yeah, springtime. End of the month. Back to work. I like having the winters off, man, but then I start to get a little stir crazy. Nashville. Oh, fuck. Minnesota scores.
Wow.
Shot on net, deflect, came out right to fucking Rich 2K8 for an easy open net.
So I say, throw it on net, man. Throw it on net.
Yeah. Surprised they changed their lineup after the game they just had. Oh, fuck. Preds almost just scored on themselves.
Leave it to sports to keep it unconventional.
Yeah, I'm surprised to have a game like that to switch it up. Must be on defense anyways.
This sports knows he doesn't have to change his lineups for the wild card, right?
Yeah, that was told to him. You know, normally, I like me personally as a GM. If I have a great game with the lineup I have, I usually roll with the same lineup. Why mess with a good thing is what they say, right?
Well, that can backfire too. Last season against Colorado, game we were up 3-0 in the series. In game 4, I put on my I don't want to say my line B guys, but my next level guys, and we lost the game. And so they decided to not switch their lines and leave it the same. But now I put in all my top line guys, and we ended up shutting them out and winning the series pretty easy. And I got messaged afterwards, and one of the guys on the team was like, I don't know why he did that. We told him to switch the lines up because you were switching yours back up, and they didn't want to listen. They wanted to roll with it because we won. Let's keep it rolling and see if it works out again. And it didn't. Preds on the power play.
Yeah, it's over now. They tried to wrap, didn't work. Trip, Minnesota. Maybe I'm behind you. What are you at?
No, I'm way behind. At 13-minute
Yeah, I'm
mark,
at
they
12.
just ended the penalty.
Yeah, I'm at 12-16. They just took another penalty.
You're watching it on the TV, right? You're watching it
Yeah.
off of your stream on TV? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could switch to that and stay up with what you guys are watching, but
2-on-1. Oh, nice save.
Ooh,
Oh,
greaser, greasy.
Minnesota scores. Shorthanded.
why is that D guy coming up so high on the carrier? That's unreal. Oh.
Another goal, Minnesota.
I just heard hat trick for Rich already.
Yeah.
Sloppy play by Nashville, man. They
Yeah.
can't even get it on net. They're just taking silly shots, not even trying to put it on net, just throwing it. at the goalie pretty much. Oh, he's right in front of him too.
Right there, right up front. There you go, Preds. Preds just scored. One-timer.
Montoni, of course, I'll give you a shout out, buddy. What's going on? I seen you're no longer with me on the other league. Best of luck over in your new team. And MG, I'll tell him that you miss him, Montoni, but I haven't heard from MG in a few days. He's away at work over in he somewhere in Cali right now. So he said he won't be back until the end of the week. But definitely, I'll let him know when he comes into town that you send it your love, Montoni. Well, Nashville scored one. They get another one here before the end of the period. Makes this a game.
Yeah. And
Turning the puck over though isn't going to help them much. Eek. Good thing it's the first period. Bad thing it's game 3.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but I don't like. I know that the discussion is it should be a 7-game series. I disagree. I don't think it should have been. I think 3 games is what it should be, and 7 games to decide a play-in game for the playoffs shouldn't.
No.
got a question for
It
you.
shouldn't be that long.
Got a question for you. Plus, do we put it on the Tuesdays or the Tuesdays, right? For the lines? Just
Yes,
ignore Monday?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, if you put a lineup in for Monday, delete those lines afterwards for the wild card guys, so you get a clean slate when playoffs start.
All right, I'm just putting in the Tuesday and Friday one there. Well, I'm just actually going to do Tuesdays for right now.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just put Tuesdays in because I'm still waiting on availability from a few other guys with an hour left, or these lines are going to be locked. Let me check again. Ay, ay, ay.
There you go. There we go. Preds just scored.
Yes. Come
3-2,
on, boys.
123 left.
Yeah, dude. This is unreal. Where the hell did those 2 guys go?
You want to hear my lineup for game 1 tomorrow there, Mr. Cuban?
Yeah, come on.
So I got Gamer God at left wing, Kid Money at center, Ush at right wing, Doug at lefty, Agent at righty, Noel in net for game 1.
Wow.
And then game 2
Ush
is
and Gamer.
yeah, and then game 2 it's Sam, Kid, me, Doug, Trout, Noel, and same with game 3.
So can I ask, are you going to be doing something? Because it's M's birthday? That's why you're not playing game 1? Or you just want to do that
I'm just
to
doing
see?
I'm doing that just to see how things will play out. And I mean, my starting line will be in game 2 and 3, but I want to see what game 1 what'll do.
Well, my current line as of right now, and unless I get some replies back in the next hour, games 1, 2, and 3, I have Cornette left wing, Nova center, Hardy right wing, me and Iachoku on defense, and 5 playing net.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's what I'm rolling out Tuesday, all 3 games, because MG is unavailable. Wowza posted unavailable for the week as well, and then the only other forward that I have is Duff, who usually only plays Fridays anyway because he plays in the other league on Tuesdays. And then Kamikaze plays in the other league, but has given me priority. And I had told both of them that come playoff time, I was like, I want priority. You know what I mean? Like, it's regular season in those other leagues, and playoff here, you're either with me or against me type mentality. That's how I put it. And they both said they were with me, and yet they are yet to post for this week. No, that pretty much backfired in my face. Boom. So.
Oh shit! Preds almost scored. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna eventually see it in the next 30 seconds.
The Preds are now starting to move the puck a lot better. Here we go.
Maybe first period.
Here we go. Oh, they're leaving Lindy wide open. Lindy on a breakaway, and he scores. 4-2. They got to watch him. He likes to play high. I think he just came out of the box, too.
Oh, yeah, he did. He just got out of the box.
Yeah.
And they both missed, and he was already like he was slowly coming into the zone. Yes, 5. You are in that month tomorrow night, unless Kamikaze posts his availability in the next hour and 6 minutes. So if you don't want to play net, which I know you do want to play net, I don't understand why you're even messaging me about playing net. You can relax and start practicing playing net, buddy.
Oh, why would you do that? Oh, my God. Anyways, I can't. I'm not going to say nothing to that. Pusky knows what I'm talking about. You'll wait. You'll see Cuban. Oh, and they just score again. Minnesota's up 5-2.
They're getting lucky now.
Sports being hard on himself. Oh, why would you pass it? Shoot the puck.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw. I was like, oh, my God.
Wide open. All you had to do is carry in backhand goal.
Yep, or wrap.
Oh, my God. What a garbage goal. Oh,
so them turn around and, fan on the shot, but still get enough to send it forward.
I would pause and call timeout right now. Unreal. And they're celebrating on the ice like that, dude. Time out.
Here they come again. Oh, nice save, Sport. They gotta calm down a little bit and at least get a goal this period, if not 2.
Come on. Yeah, it's like they're still the entire they could score 2 goals, but they got to. At this point, it's not scoring; it's keeping Minnesota off the board. I mean, Jesus Christ! It's like every time they come down and they turn it over, they're giving up a 2-on-1 rush. And look, no one to pass to. Come on, Nashville.
Oh, here we go, 2-on-1.
Oh, and now the D-men decide to start playing back in their zone. It's a little late for that, boys. You're down 5-2.
Throw it up. There you go.
Oh.
Too much fancy pants.
Come on, True. Put that shit on that player. Oh, shoot it sooner, bro.
Oh.
If Nashville has any chance, they need to score 1. Being down 2 goals going into the third, it's not undoable. Oh, it sounds like Minnesota
Minnesota just scored again. 6-2.
It's just rehashing
Way too much
last.
space. Way too much space.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody's in the
It
lanes.
looks like-
They're wide open.
Yeah.
Look at the top. They're all just surrounding around the goalie, wide open for one-timers.
Well, Rich is
Nashville,
just sitting. Rich is just sitting on that one side. He would go behind the up against the boards, and then he'd pop out playing peekaboo. And that D guy, I mean, he's really not supposed to be following him back there anyway. Should be the winger coming down. But
another goal.
Where's the mercy?
Fuck, 7-2. True Hype says
Minnesota for
True Hype says Minnie about to sweep Calgary.
well, it's not a sweep. It's
sweep you.
Oh, Minnie's about to sweep.
Yeah.
Oh, I highly doubt that. I will put money on that, Hypey.
That's what True Hypey says.
Highly doubt that.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Minnesota's
the one team I'm not afraid of is Minnesota. So please bring Minnesota.
Yeah, these guys are just all over the Preds right now. They shouldn't have switched up their defense. They shouldn't have.
No. Well,
No. After the game they just played to come back to win it like that, and the game winner, I think, was fucking Gonzo that had that shot from the point. I wouldn't have switched it up.
unless Gonzo was playing only that game because he had league in the other one and didn't post availability for it. Phew, 7-2.
Yeah, end of the second.
Poor Nashville. It was a good run, boys.
Yeah, there's no coming back from that.
No, not at all.
Over, man. Game
It ain't
over.
over, but the way they're playing and the way they're leaving these guys open.
Yeah, the way the
it's done.
defense is just getting manhandled. And now the forwards are playing up. You know what I mean? They're trying to get their offense. Well, Minnesota, we'll see you in Calgary tomorrow night. You hear that 5-star? Minnesota's coming and they're going to sweep us. I don't know if you know that. I'll be looking forward to losing more than one game in a playoff series for the first time.
Who's Galaxy?
That's bipolar, isn't it?
No, okay. Yeah, it is. You're right.
Why? What's Polar saying?
He said, Calgary mini tomorrow night, and I'm not there. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Calgary? Oh, okay.
No, just rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh, 5. I love you, buddy. I hope that's true, bud. I hope that's true, buddy. Not the way I expected this game to go.
No, not after, especially last. It's because he switched it up. Oh, here he comes, Lindy.
Oh,
And a trip. Oh, not a
Penalty
trip. He got
shot.
away with. Oh no, penalty
no, he
shot.
didn't get away with it. Yeah.
Lindy on a penalty shot. Here we go.
Stand your ground, Sporty Spice.
Big
And
save.
big save, yeah.
There you go, Sporty Spice. I guess I'm gonna see it in a second.
No, I'm just reading the comments that your buddy's been talking to Polar.
Who? What?
Your buddy Doug.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, post shot. Throw it out front, man. Like they're. It's frustrating sometimes when I watch shit like this because I see guys at the point wide open, like there's nobody around them.
Sounds like you would hate being goalie.
Oh fuck. Like the way I use everybody on the team. If I see a guy open, I'm hitting them. Like, oh, I think they lost somebody.
Rage quit.
Somebody's not playing their lefty. No,
Or Nashville.
when I see the point open and they don't use the point, it drives me nuts. I'm like, man, there's nobody watching them. They're all on you. Oh, here we go, 3-on breakaway for Lindy.
Oh,
And
wow.
scores.
Just
Lindy
heard.
scores.
8-2. Oh,
Yeah, polar or fucking Sportman.
oof. Tough way to end the season, man, on a 8-2. Currently 8-2. They still got half a goddamn period to play, too. It could get uglier.
Yeah.
I mean, could they pull a New England Patriots comeback style here right now?
No.
6 goals in the last. No, I don't think.
No. The way Minnie's playing right now is red forechecking, green and blue are both sitting about half and half. Here, Lindy's on a breakaway again. And nope. No, the way Minnie's playing is that they have Lindy. He's sitting a little bit higher. Blue's sitting about. Oh, they just scored again. Fuck. 9-2.
Oh, wow.
Shit. No, what I've noticed in the game that Lindy, he's sitting about around the top. You got right wing who's sitting around the middle, and you got center who's forechecking with the defense.
Yeah.
Minnesota's sending
Well,
a
the
message,
center's.
Cuban.
What's that?
Minnesota's sending you a message.
That's
Watch out,
bro. They could send a message. I ain't fucking Nashville.
Yeah, Gonzo should. I don't care, man. Well, like I said earlier, Gonzo shouldn't have been taken out last game.
Like I said, you don't know what he posted for his availability. Maybe he could only have played that one game.
No,
and
he's no. I think he was good to go because he's talking here on the chat. I think it was sports decision.
Now sports gets a whole few weeks to second guess his decision.
Doug just put no reason you shouldn't be playing D, and he's like, I'm aware.
Ooh. Eek.
Yeah, he got benched.
Wow. Well,
which I don't. I think that's hurt them. Oh, 2-on-1. Here we go.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Nice save. Preds can't do nothing with the puck, man. Yeah, I agree with Doug on that.
what?
Gonzo would have been a huge help for the Preds. Not putting anything against your other guys, but after the game he just had with playing, he should have been in this game. He should have been playing.
I mean, really, the only switch was Killer for Cricks and Gonzo for Shane because Spud was in the last game.
You should have kept that line from the game that you just won. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1. Sure? Lindy sits high, man. Watch out for that when you play them. He likes to sit high.
So that he likes to be high, or is the fact that he's being allowed to be high?
He's being allowed to sit high. Well, that's it.
I mean, we all know I play defense from in front of my own goalie, so I mean, he's not going to have that. And plus, with 5 being in nets, I definitely have to protect my boy. What is it? 11:08. Let me check.
40 seconds left. 9-2.
Availability has been updated here. Jack Adams has been looked at though. Oh, responses.
Here we go. Breakaway again. Lindy on the. Oh no, they're catching him. Never mind.
Duff. Very good. All right.
Oh, they could have shot and scored there.
Duff posted for me. Very good. Very good. Very good. Well, Nashville, nice try. Good season.
When the game's over, 9-3 final. Congratulations, Minnesota.
And then it was written.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Minnesota took it to them.
Yes, they did. They put them on him game 3. Well, gentlemen.
It's a shame.
It's a shame to end the season like that. Absolutely agree. Like, you don't really expect to win a game in overtime like that. 1-1, you're going into the game 3. You make a switch with 1 or 2 players, and all of a sudden you lose 9-2 in game 3.
Yeah.
And it was out of hand quick. Like they were up 3-0 before you even had a chance to even score. So.
Yep. Oh.
So playoffs are set. Calgary, Minnesota, Vancouver, Dallas in the West, Toronto, Buffalo, and Washington, Montreal over in the East. Everything kicks off at 9:00. I know there's going to be some games posted, write-ups that Niner was doing.
Yeah, I believe
So-
he's got a few.
Bliss, what is your take on the Minnesota-Calgary series going into tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I think they're going to ride high on this this win tonight. They're going to give you a little bit of a battle. They probably won't take much more than 1 tomorrow, but I think it'll at least get 1.
Reap, what are you thinking?
For which?
Calgary, Minnesota.
I'm going to say, well, you don't even have your actual lineup. So
No, that's the line you're staring at right now is pretty much what I'm going to be going with Tuesday night, unless Kamikaze posts his availability in the next 50 minutes, and even then, you know that.
what was Pliskin saying
Pliss said 2-1.
for Minnesota?
No, for Calgary.
2-1 Calgary. he
That's,
said.
that's what I was going to go with too.
Yeah, I'm pretty much overconfident and say we'll be up 3-0 at the end of tomorrow night.
1 game at a time, bro. 1 game at a time.
I know. I understand that. But I think the Nashville games let them feel, their rhythm or whatever. But again, like I said, we're not Nashville. So
Right. I hear
so
you.
but we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, we will everything kick off, and good luck tomorrow, Reap.
Thanks, buddy. You too.
Pliss, thanks for joining us, buddy.
You know it.
And as always, be kind to each other on the ice there, because virtual hockey player lives matter.
Peace.